Hi, I'm Donna Metcalf, and I'd like to tell you a story about Jesus. Now, I was raised up believing that you could have a personal relationship with God and with Jesus, and it was one of those things that I believed, but I didn't really put it to the test. Let's put it that way. But there was a time in my life when I was going through a difficult time, and I needed some help. And I was working at a job that was very difficult to do. I go in at midnight and work until 8 in the morning, and it was a highly stressful job. And I prayed, going in, please don't let anything bad happen. It was about the extent of it. And he's like, Jesus, I could really use some help. And in my mind's eye, he suddenly showed up, sitting in the passenger seat. He was wearing his seamless robe, sort of a tan colored woven robe, and it looked like Jesus to me. And I said, respectfully, Jesus. And and he put his hand on my shoulder and he said, looked at me and said, don't worry, everything's going to be okay. And I felt he meant it, and I really appreciated it. So, another time, next day, driving to work, Jesus, are you here? Didn't say anything, he just showed up. Hi, The only thing he ever said to me was, don't worry, everything's going to be okay. And, it was. Everything was okay. It didn't feel like it necessarily all the time, but ultimately, I stopped that job and I opened up a store. Good Sense, some of you know me from there. And I still had these, one-way conversations with Jesus, because all he ever still said, ever, was, don't worry, everything's going to be okay. Well, one day, this is about Christmas time, I was driving, and he showed up. But this time, he wasn't dressed in his seamless robe. This time, he had on the most amazing cloak, velvet, colors. It was astonishing. And on his head, he had one of those soft velvet caps with a feather and a big jewel, I think like an Indian Raja would wear. And he was splendid. And I didn't want to take my eyes off the road, but he was, wow. It's like, wow. What? You look great. And he said, for the first time, he said something different. He said, well, I am a prince in my own country. I said, well, you look pretty good. So I went into the store. I was mind boggled. And my friend Joey was there. She'd opened the store for me, working there too. And I said, I was talking to Jesus today, and you'll never guess. And she goes, how do you like his robe? It's beautiful. And she says, I gave it to him for his birthday. I said, nice choice. That's, wow. I wonder sometimes, I really do, whether the things I experience, to what degree of reality is present. But when things like this happen, I just have to believe they're real. And I think he's pretty great. He looks good. Which reminds me, I did visit him in his own country through a meditation. He came out to greet me, and it was, this time it felt more like Greece, like covered walkways. It felt Mediterranean. I don't know. And so I was walking along with him, and he said, "Yeah, I'd like to show you something." And I said, "Okay," you know. And so we walked out, and it was like a balcony, you know, with a curved balcony, and below were all these angels. I mean, lots of angels, like a big crowd, like for the royal family. They come out and wave at them, you know, and there they were, and they're all like staring. I figured, you know, well, yeah, maybe he's gonna, you know, do something. So can't wait. And he goes, pauses, you know, and he says, "Show them." And I said, "Show them what?" He says, you know how you do with energy." And I said, and I had no idea what he was talking about, but in my vision, I did. And I said, "You mean this?" And I had a ball of energy, and I threw it up into the air, and I caught it with the other hand. And the crowd went wild. It was, "Do it again." It's like, so I'm juggling one ball of energy. I really didn't know what else to do. I really didn't have any, I have no ability juggling at all, so this was okay. And he said, I think, you know, "Are you making fun of me? This isn't, are you sure this is, what?" And he says, "Oh no," he says, "the angels love it when humans understand energy and start to use it in the way that it's intended." And I thought, okay, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with this information, but it was, I guess, as real as anything else. So it is.